coming off the bench.
Well, both benches utilize their reserves, and they go deep into that roster. A lot of production coming off the bench. And now it's going to be interesting to see, as they go at it, which bench unit is able to give their team the advantage.
And to have the right mentality coming off that bench, I mean, you got to be ready to go.
And I think the key is versatility. You've got to be able to check multiple boxes when you come off that bench for a good team.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. The coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now Butler. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Green. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by SGA. It's Dort on the wing. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Hartenstein, and that one is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Hartenstein. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Here's Curry, the Thunder making the shot. On the wing, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Santos, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. SGA passes to Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shots good by Williams.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Curry. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. SGA double team. And it's the Warriors on the break for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early. Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Timeout.
6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Green against Hartenstein. Outside Curry. At the top of the key, Moody. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed a second after making his first. Butler against SGA. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Outside Williams. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Outside, Dort lets it go with a 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
SGA against Curry. Here's Porzingis, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
Well, when you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. No good on the triple. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're leading by 8. Over in the corner, Dort. Floats one up. Holmgren with the bounce pass. Dort is screen on Curry. Williams fires, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Curry on the wing. Green taking his time here. Inside, SGA with the steal. Dort wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Now Dort after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Santos. Hasn't made one yet. To stop the run. No good that time. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Double team on Williams. Dort finds Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around for the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams making substitutions here. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Horford with the screen on Wallace. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Williams, a screen on Melton. 3 seconds left. And SGA lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Horford is out there with Porzingis. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Good D by Mitchell.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
It's Joe on the wing. It's good from long range. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And that one falls for Williams. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Good on both. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The 3 ball from Curry.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Dort passes to Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Screen by Porzingis. Launches a three, and Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 18. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wallace. A three-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Butler kicks to Porzingis. Back to Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 6. And another three for Golden State.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Williams in for Cason Wallace. A shot by Williams, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Horford with a screen on SGA. Fires for three. And the Warriors, another three.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter. Outside Curry. Butler from outside. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. SGA's got 10 points in the game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Curry passes to Spencer. Three-pointer, Butler, and another three for Golden State.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Williams against Butler. Williams, that's good. He's got 9.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
And Butler gets it to go.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 9 assists now tonight. Butler kicks to Porzingis. Connects, the jumper drops. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Hits the three-point bomb.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler. That's to Porzingis. Butler kicks to Curry. From past the arc. And another. For Golden State.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
SGA passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Porzingis. Here's SGA. Again, the Thunder score.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Porzingis has got 10 points.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Daigneault. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 side. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Warriors trail. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick outside to Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry finds Green. Back to Curry for the lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Dort with the ball. Butler covering, and that one good. Holmgren's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Butler, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. Basket is good, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Butler against Holmgren. And it's Butler missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Butler a screen on SGA. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dort with the bounce pass. Holmgren finds SGA. Now, here's Dort. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Count it. Hartenstein's got 8.
I love the unselfishness, and coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense. Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
Holmgren outside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
There's a screen. Butler with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren. Porzingis, he's checked in for Moody. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for SGA. Butler passes to Green. Trying to get open is Butler. Yep, it goes. And the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Draymond Green. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. Won't. Offensive rebound. Holmgren outside. Cans it from downtown. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Porzingis with a screen on Wallace. Out to Porzingis. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, while Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. Your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in, and the shot is good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Curry. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Porzingis. Green with a screen for Curry. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. The 3. Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Now here's Butler. Wallace covering. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Holmgren. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Dort. The Thunder leading by 4. Deflects the pass. Podziemski with it. Now defended by Mitchell. There's a good screen. Pass to Podziemski. Now Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Payton. Shot clock at 3. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Payton. And it's now only a 1-point Oklahoma City lead. Melton against Wallace. Into the lane. Misses from close range. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Payton in the corner. Podziemski on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Thunder have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. Williams passes to Mitchell. Trying to get something going. No good on the last second attempt there. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
First personal foul.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. DeAnthony Melton out there with Podziemski. Then it's Butler. Then there's Payton. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Williams can't get it to go.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Back to Butler. Payton with a screen on Wiggins to take the lead. Payton kicks to Butler. Payton with the screen for Butler. Over Wallace. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Clock at 4. Porzingis can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Podziemski with it. Williams picks him up. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Joe finds Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Wallace. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams.
And how about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now Curry. Porzingis with a screen on ball. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
The Warriors leading. Right side Curry. Payton outside. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint. SGA kicks to Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Wiggins has got his first basket of the night.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Melton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Curry on the wing. It's stolen by Dort. And here is Williams. Stripped it away. Green in the high post. And Curry has it in the corner. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Holmgren outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Butler.
And continuing to add to his offense over time, Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Misses the layup. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Outside Curry to take the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Warriors foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
The previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Things like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in.
Well, his job there was to get them the lead, and he did that.
Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Porzingis with a screen on SGA to take the lead. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. SGA on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Dort outside. Now Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dort outside. Now Hartenstein. All right, here's Williams. The long shot, no good. Curry is inside. SGA defending.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Curry. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. The Thunder with the lead. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
No good from 3.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Williams. 3. Good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Green, the screen. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Outside Holmgren. All right, here's Williams. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford.
4th team foul. The line for the foul. Jalen Williams taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Green outside. Now Curry from outside. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Dort. All right, here's Williams. Holmgren. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And an intentional foul right there.
15 fouls. Shooting for the Thunder, Luguentz Dort. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Horford fires. Train from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Golden State with it. Curry. Hartenstein with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the end.